Hey, greetings everyone. It's GleeCon, and I am back again. I thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm gonna just chat real quick in the log here with my carry person. Sorry, I should probably did this before I pressed. Um, so basically, I've been grinding away trying to get interest in doing Wailing Caverns, and I'm having a hard time for a couple of reasons. One main reason is that Wailing Caverns is a tidbit harder to get going for Alliance than it is for Horde. Not like so much harder, but especially right now we're in the morning on a weekday. Um, I actually was going to call the towel in and try to run this later tonight, and just make a later episode, but I didn't because I was playing a game on my phone, and I wasn't really paying attention, and I like to sometimes hoard these things, but I hit like the 12,000th Gardenscape level, and it gave me an hour of all of these buffs and consumables, things you normally have to pay for. So then I was like, oh well, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and spam chat, and then people were like, whispering me some. Just chat. So I was kind of basically doing an in-game chat session, just with strangers, and then this guy over here, 60, offered to carry. So I don't. We just ran it officially, so I don't feel as bad having us do it as a carry. It'll be quicker this way. Really, the whole point is to just kind of see the experience. I don't love to do the carries on the show because it doesn't really gain as much use, but maybe we'll see some things. We'll get to see which quests matter. We already know only the Deviant Hides and the Wailing Essence will matter, and the Deviant Eradication. So the good thing, I guess, quote unquote good thing, is this guy will let us. I'm going to go ahead and drop this single core stone right now. We might as well just pre-clear out all of our inventory of all the stuff that we may or may not maybe need. But they're going to obviously let us roll with whatever. I will try my best to maintain stacks of certain things. This has got to go in. The Deviant Hides have got to be part of it. Other than that, I'm trying to base the Wailing Essence. So I'm just going to clean up right now so that I know everything beyond a certain point we can just ditch. So we'll start by trying to keep greens, but everything from this point down, I might as well start trashing, and just because that's the thing about a carry run. I'll keep the Malachite since we're a blacksmith. Everything about a carry, so everything from these Flecked Raptor scales over is gonna basically be trash. I know certain things like that. We just have limited space, and they will most likely open up this 10 stack of teeth. If we get a 10 stack of trash, that's pretty good. Same thing as fork tongues. Most likely when you do a carry, they turn it into free-for-all loot. So they're coming up from the south. They're level 60. I'm sure they have a mount, so it really shouldn't be that long. They said they've never done it before, so I can take point, and luckily I'm not so weak that I have to worry about how that looks. I think it'd be better for me to keep Retribution Aura on, since I am going to be protection's not going to help him, and concentrate. It's a warrior, and concentration won't help either of us. So again, I just typically I would like to do this, but since we did just run this dungeon a couple days ago, you've already seen the slow play. And so really we're just be looking to see, are there any differences when you're doing it as Alliance? And for this particular dungeon, there's not. So really we're just going through the experience of getting all of this. And again, so I just said, as you can see right there, you mind if I set it to free for all? Managing my bags can give me something to do, basically, because there's nothing else following a 60 around doesn't matter. They still split the gold with you when you do free for all. I feel like I recognize this name. I probably see them in chat. But yeah, so again, this should go quick for us. Looking at the time here, we might be able to, because we're not going to need any grinding, we might be able to just bust out turning in all the quests too, because it's not going to take us an hour, even 5 minutes in. It's not going to take us 55 minutes to do this dungeon with carry. Yeah, so I'm just pre-looking right now. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've got 15 slots, but I also have another 7, so I've got 22 slots, because these are all real disposable. So they're just saying they've never done it before. And this would be a nice one if I had like a voice chat going on. But so it'll be kind of cool, because I'll be showing this person how to do this dungeon. It'll be interesting. And Wailing Caverns can be a bit of a maze for sure. It can be very intimidating. I remember back in the day playing this dungeon. Wailing Caverns was one of the most intimidating ones for me. It just seemed so big and complex. But it's really not. There's only one part where it gets a little maze-like about halfway through the dungeon. And like we've said before, you gotta kill. If you rush, you can end up killing, missing some of these kills. When we did our Horde run was awesome. We even got the elite. I mean, we really accomplished everything we could possibly want to accomplish on our Horde run. We saw the full dungeon. We killed almost every single mob. I think that was my run where we didn't really have a... Well, we did. We had a tank, but I was kind of a healer, kind of DPS. It was a multi-shaman run, multi-shaman, multi-warlock. We killed all the bosses. We got the rare spawns. The only thing was we did get that Sapphire of the Ever Living at the end. I don't expect any good drops to come out of here. We might get lucky, but this is a dungeon that's really set up for leather gear, which is not going to help us. And we might get lucky. Okay, so we might get lucky and maybe get a ring or something. I don't know if any of those drop. Probably not. And so I just tried to walk us up. What a good guide I am. So we've already done all the interior stuff. I'll just let him kind of roll. And I will loot, and I'll follow in the wake. Okay, we already have a hide. Remember, I'm going to keep my bags open, just to sort of kind of roll with it here. Okay, so we already have 2 of our hides. I'm collecting stacks of teeth. we're gonna let this guy roll. He seems to be maybe a Fury spec or something. Okay, so we got ceremonial leather gloves. I'm gonna try to categorize by by what we're going, like the type of thing. All right, so I got another Wailing Cavern essence. So we're just gonna drift in his sort of wake as he pulls mobs up. I don't know what the silver hand is. Oh, he killed that one fast. I mean, a lot of the times I think when you get carried by 60s also, they're like OP. They're not just a regular 60, I would imagine. But still, Wailing Cavern, I mean, these things are level 15. We got a regular deviant scale. That's cool. And we just got an actual male piece. It is a 162. Okay, and now we have all of our Wailing Cavern essence. So this is a 162 armor, not as good as what we have, so. We already have now 2 stacks of, I'm going to try to keep the weapons up here because weapons will sell for more than pretty much anything. We already have our full Wailing Cavern smart drink stack. Okay, now we just got a cape. A lot of those things, we're going to very quickly get to the point where even, I mean, Shadow Gems, that's pretty used to us. We just, after all that, finally got 1 hide. So, glad we're not really... Oh, there we go, we got another one. What's this? Green woolen bag, that's going to be a trash right off the bat. Okay, so here we're just drifting into the dungeon. He can handle more and more as he generates his rage. Yeah, no need for me to do anything. So I can already tell you a lot of this stuff is just, might as well get ready to drop it. Now a stack of gems, that's actually more useful than a lot of this other stuff. Because of my blacksmithing nature, they sell for an okay amount. Okay. Again, all this stuff is setting up to be pretty much trash. Oh, this is the same. There's that elite guy where we got bones whatever last time. So that's twice in a row we fought him. Alright, we're already full. So I'm going to go ahead and trash this pattern. I'm going to trash the decomposed boots. So now we're in full-on trash mode. The gelatinous goo, we're not going to get. Okay, so we're going to start trashing everything that, all light feathers, they got to get trashed. Where you picked up slimy ichor, we're going to trash any white armor for sure. Okay. Yeah, we don't need these mobs. I'd love to try to create stacks, but... Ow. Okay. Got another deviant scale. Those are good for the auction house. Fork tongue. Oh, I got a full stack of fork tongue. I'll try to keep full stacks for last, because a full stack will sell more than anything except for maybe a weapon. But it's kind of silly to talk.
Naralek sleeps again. Long ago, Naralek journeyed to this cavern with the honorable goal of entering the Emerald Dream and regrowing the barrens into a lush forest.
Okay.
His focus waned, and his thoughts
remember,
became tainted by
we're ditching all grays.
Now, reptilian beasts seep from his dreams to the land. He must be awoken from the nightmare, or he will be forever lost and a great evil unleashed.
Yeah, I don't want these light
Only
feathers.
after his corrupted servants, the Fanglords, have been slain.
These large slimy bones can probably be dropped. So we got our first Ravager. I mean, honestly, we can handle a lot of these things on our own. Definitely don't want the canvas belt. Okay, these small raptor tooth, we're getting them just by the stack here. So we're going to be ditching those for sure. Probably the one-handed weapons. I think we can start dropping those. They're probably worse than a stack. Okay. So we're gonna loop around this way. We need a certain amount of, I didn't even see that second one right there. Okay. Alright. What do we got here? Yep, these bones we don't need. Sharp claws are trash. Okay. Ooh, we got ourselves an 8-slot bag. That is not useful to us. Can't look at it right now. Heck yeah, it is. Okay, so we upgraded our stuff by 2 slots. So that's good. Now my old
can stand against
there
the
you go.
serpent lords.
There she goes. So there's our first boss. Oh, I got put to sleep. Alright, I'm gonna ditch this bag, actually. Now, there's the lady. Okay, so we got her. Ooh, do we have any shoulders? We have 128 durable chain. Well, that's a shame. She dropped a white shoulder. Okay, and we're already getting ourselves to... Okay. Do we have all the deviates that we need? One more. Okay. Okay, this way. Alright, so that was... Now we have all the deviates. Again, like I said, I'm going to drop stacks of linen cloth. I do not need this. So we need this guy. Okay. We got all the deviant hide we need. And now I'm already screwed. Dang it. Okay. Alright. This way. So here we go. Now let's start sloughing off. I'm gonna get rid of any whites too. Definitely this. Okay, here comes this crap. We got one perfect deviant scale. That's trash. Okay. Yeah, we don't need the digested meat, although we will get more from these stupid guys. I'm gonna try to keep that shield for a little bit of time. Okay. I guess we're gonna... Actually, I'll destroy one stack of raptor teeth, but honestly, green armor will sell for less than these stacks. Okay, so here's the... Okay, here's the... Okay, so this is the vipers that we need. We're already full on our stacks again. So if you remember, we did this... up here. Gosh, come on. Yeah, a green belt, that's not going to sell for anything good. We're going to have to ditch one-handed graze. Okay, I'm going to destroy this single stack. These guys can be a pain. Yeah, we don't need any other hands. Kate. Really interesting episode, huh? Where I just clean my bag constantly. The strategies of cleaning a bag. I'll ditch this shield. Okay. Get rid of those pants. Get rid of these pants. Alright. What else? The gun actually could sell for a decent amount. And these forked tongue stacks actually sell... I mean, not insane, but... like 5 silver or something? I don't know. Don't need those. Prospector's boots. Okay, so really we're just trying to keep our eye out for... there we go. We got a 6th Viper, so we're making our progress through here. I'm going to have to sell stacks of these as we go. We do not need the leather woolies. I don't need the male green. I don't need the chest either. I'm not looting that. Okay. This should be our last Viper. So nothing different than what we would do when we did the other run. Okay, cool. So we got all our Vipers. What is this recipe? Tailoring, another one. Okay. We don't need that. We are going to have to eventually sell these stacks. I mean, drop these stacks. The real calculus becomes, what is better, a stack of 5 whatever, or a stack of 10 teeth, or a 2-handed weapon, even if it's gray. I'm going to drop a stack of the raptor teeth. Oh, man. I want to keep the wool. Definitely not the little pants. Okay, so here's boss 2. Definitely not a banana. Okay, the dreamer is dead. Or not the dreamer, but his ally. Okay, so I don't need his little moccasin. Alright, so here we go down back the way we came. And what else can we ditch here? Okay, I'm gonna have to drop a forked tongue. I'm dropping one of these bows. Dropping the rough crockless scale. I'm gonna try my best to get these stacks as cleaned up as possible. Okay, so this is my 2-handed guns. Look at that. Just jump. We don't need that. He killed the frog. Thinking, I mean, I'm gonna wait to destroy those for a second. Alright, so I might have just took us in the wrong way. Wait. No, this is the right way. This is where we want to be next. The Crag of the Ever-Living. Get off there. Of course. Yeah, I'm definitely this meat sells for booty cheeks. There's another one right there. Alright, I'll do a small raptor tooth kill. Get rid of that meat. Just keeps dropping. Luckily, I don't think we have to kill any more crocolids now. That's another reason why that one's good to drop, because... Alright, so we killed our first shambler. Oh, now is where it's really gonna get junky in our bags. Because... these stupid herbs, which we do not need. Okay, cool. 3 shamblers down. Don't need the bruiseweed. Even the bruiseweed actually sells for an okay amount. We would never collect a stack of it in here, so pointless. Cool. I should probably ditch this shield, this green shield. Although the turtle shield might actually sell for... I'm trying to get rid of the linen because it's kind of a split. What drops linen or... Alright, these are just flecked raptor scales. I actually think they sell for okay amount. The rough crockless scales, okay. Oh man, these things. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna keep them for a second till we finish this part because they're so annoying. Alright, I'm dropping another forked tongue stack just to keep it going. Dropping a potion stack. Alright, so I actually got XP for that. Holy cow, we're entering the part of the dungeon where I can get XP, although I'm getting like nothing because he's so strong. Okay, we got a two-handed axe. That will sell for better than anything else that we've got so far. Okay, so yeah, up this way. This is right around the spot where we got our rare last time. Okay, so this is also, in my opinion, this is sort of kind of the long part of the dungeon. Because this is where you can start to get lost. Jerkin. This is also where, in the beginning, like, all we did basically is we followed one part down to its end. Ooh, look, we got the rare again. That's cool. That'll sell for something. So we got Fire Belcher. That's the second time in a row. It's like the same RNG table that I got before. I'm gonna use that. Scroll of Intellect. Who cares about it? Okay, let's get rid of that. Moss Agate. I'm on the fence about whether I need to keep that.
I can't carry
Uh-oh,
anymore.
I'm full.
Inventory is full.
Okay, now time to clean out. I wanted to clean those things. The small claw from the fairy. That got it. I wanted to keep these going so I can drop all the stacks of mushrooms all at once. Okay, so now we gotta go up here. You kind of have to zigzag your way down, I think. Nope. I'm wrong. Whoops. I was wrong.
I can't carry anymore.
Come on, bro. I'm gonna sell that. Alright, so now I'm gonna start trashing these even though... Ooh, we got a elite bow. There we go. These boots. This is the right way. So it is easy. I can kind of tell as I've just done it so many times. That is the part right there, right around that loop where it's easy to lose yourself. I guess I'm gonna get rid of this brittle molting.
I can't loot that.
Okay. Gosh, get rid of that. Stinking forest mushroom cap. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he just asked me if he should kill all. See, destroying the mushroom caps here it's actually gonna hurt us in the long run. I mean, for me. I did get one perfect deviant scale out of this stupid run, destroying my stack of raptors. Oh, he put me to sleep. Great. I guess that's not a common mushroom because I haven't had a single other one drop. That's right. Give him time to do his thing. Oh, I got XP again. The second or third time in this whole dungeon I've got XP. Alright, so... we are looking for the Stegosaurus boss, Frag, or whatever his name is. I'm gonna ditch that. Okay. This is kind of where you loop around and... there we go. So now we're to this last spot of things we need to kill. Which is this little crag. These Dreadfangs. Alright, and I've gotta... Now I'm gonna just start destroying all my stacks of raptor teeth, too. It's reached that point of our life. What is this? Silver vein. I don't have the ore space for it. It's not worth it. Okay, so these venom fangs are cool. We'll destroy this whole little thing. Okay, that's a stack of 5 fork tongues. Gotta destroy it. Okay, we got our third venom fang now. So we're getting very close to finishing the entire quest as far as that goes. I don't care about these light feathers, but again, that's something that is going to build up a stack of itself. What is this? Nope. I'm just selling these patterns. I don't know if they're worth anything if I'm basically throwing money away. So I think we'll be okay. Oh, wrong way. I'm not gonna go jump that to get those things. That was my bad, again, starting to walk down that way. It's this way. It is tricky. This dungeon is tricky. Okay, so we do still need to... We have to be careful. I did kind of get reckless and skip... Okay. Is there a druid there? Oh, a little ooze. Okay, so we do have to find the Dreadfangs. We still need 4 more. Okay, so here's a little boss over here. Found his butt. Okay. That. Like how he just stood, he can be fully up on him and it didn't matter. Exact same loot set as before. Okay, so we're looking for... Oops. Well, I went down the wrong path. Oh, we do need that Dreadfang right there, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of the brittle molting. I could get rid of that one-handed sword, but I don't want to. Okay, we still need 3 Dreadfangs. Gotta find 3 Dreadfang. I don't want to get rid of the Perfect Deviate scale either. That actually really does sell for a lot. Rockless, well, I mean, as we saw, they can sell for like a gold each on the auction house. Don't need those. Those are just easy. They stand right out. They're easy for me to determine. Oh, I don't need that. Stack of fork tongues. As we get near the end here, as we get closer to the end, I will be able to ditch. This is the final room, I think, where you can find the deviates. Okay. I'm gonna toss this one-handed thing. Okay, I got caught up on that rock. I don't even see any other deviates over here. Okay, we need 2 more. 2 more. I'm always a little nervous on this part until I get them all. Always a little nervous until I get them all.
target.
Okay. What? I don't think there is. Let's go back and find it. I think once you jump, you're screwed. So we gotta find the other two blue. I can't remember where they're at. We might have skipped one little side room. We might have had bad luck. I don't know exactly how it works. I just can't fully remember, and obviously we are not... We're not coming back in this dungeon for that, so... Dang.
That would be stealing.
Okay, so I don't see any other options that we might have missed. There might be some on the other side. You just can't get back there. I mean, you know what? And this guy cleared so dang much out that we did it so fast. That, see, that's a green one. Alright, so... There's probably some extras over here. And I'm just worrying for no good reason. I have so many... Oh, I think I've had... Alright, so, yeah, I was just over... There we go, and there's a second one right there. But as you can see, like, we had no room for error. That was, like, if that guy wasn't there, if those two weren't there, and that's not always the case. I've done this run where I have extra. Ah, here's two more. Okay. So we would have had two extra. Okay. See, I really feel like there's usually a little room for error.
I am the serpent.
I should get this one. 122.6. Yeah. You know, I'll greet him, I guess. Or I don't even have to greet him. I'll just take him. Alright, so here's the next boss. Now we're starting to get close enough where I can be more selective. Very near the end. Okay, I don't really need that blue. Okay. So... now we go back out of here. Oops. Oh. Go back out of here and we go up to the front and now we'll get the Narlex guy. So I have 3 inventory slots. And we can kill this person. So there's 3 inventory slots here that I have, so I can be sort of kind of strategic. But we're going to maximize the gold. We've also gained 20 wool. 24, so could I use that for bandages? Yes, I could. Okay, we're going to talk to her.
Naralex sleeps again. Long ago, Naralex journeyed to this cavern with the honorable goal of entering the Emerald Dream and regrowing the barrens into a lush forest. His focus waned, and his thoughts became tainted by serpentine visions. Now, reptilian beasts seep from his dreams to the land. He must be awoken from the nightmare, or he will be forever lost and a great
Did we
evil
miss?
unleashed. Only after his corrupted servants, the Fanglords, have been slain can I perform the awakening ritual.
Okay. Alright, so... Which freaking one did we miss? No, not that way. I can't even think about which one we missed, because we got the 4th one. Dang, I don't remember. I seriously don't remember which one we missed. I know we got the first lady. I remember her. And then the second, we got the guy at the very end. He's pretty much impossible to miss. So we definitely, those 2 we got. So, I really could have sworn that we got this 3rd one too. The second one's really hard to miss because they're like in that thing at the end, but we were kind of walking all around here when we did this 3rd one. I wonder if we glitched it out. Did we kill him too fast, or... And I need the, I need it for a full quest run. We have to get this. Okay, so... Guess we'll go this way. There's a mob we didn't kill. Maybe there's a piece that we missed down here. Okay. Yeah, this would be the 3rd area, and it looks like there's some mobs here that we haven't got.
The coils of death will crush.
So I don't know how we missed this guy. I guess when that's the downside.
Inventory is full.
Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, so now we're good to go. Alright, so I need at least 1 inventory slot. I got this cool leather armor. Armor of the Fang, but... nothing doing on that. So now we gotta sort of kind of work our way back. Oh, we went the wrong freaking way. Oh well. This place is ridiculous. I'll get rid of these woolies too. Alright, so... now we're basically taking the long way around. Look, there's another one of those dread fangs. Cool. Okay. Wait. Huh. Easy to get turned around. I mean, I'm getting turned around, especially with no mobs to kind of guide you. It's easier to get turned around. I mean, I have a stack of fangs I can set out and drop. Actually, it'd probably be better for me to drop 2 pieces of fangs. Double stack. Alright, so... there's that one thing over there we haven't killed. Not a big deal. It's easier, I think, rather than falling, if we actually jump over this. Because if you fall, you're kind of stuck in that loop down there. You can get yourself lost. Okay, so now we can go over and drop at the end. Yeah, so I apologize, guys, when I do a run like this. I apologize to Jira, Silver Hand here, that my pathfinding is not always the best. I definitely got turned around a couple times. I can't believe I missed not killing one of the 4 dudes. That's okay, whatever. It all worked out. Luckily we have a patient person here. We need to kill Mutanus, and I would have just said screw it, because we've done it on other episodes. But, because we need the drop from Mutanus to have a 100% quest run. Looking at our time here, I also think we're good. I think, despite all this, I think it's only been about 30-ish minutes. 30, 40 minutes. So we should actually have a full... oh, crap. So it is anyway for me. Maybe I'm not a. I'm usually a good like with a map, but this map kind of sucks. But in terms of like real life navigation, like having a general sense of direction, that's probably not my ultimate strong suit. I don't know. I'm not like terrible at it or anything. But I'm not known for that. For sure. But I am, I'm usually very good about navigating using a map, following instructions, stuff like that.
Naralex sleeps again. Long ago, Naralex journeyed to this cavern with the honorable goal of entering the Emerald Dream and regrowing the barrens into a lush forest. His focus waned, and his thoughts became tainted by serpentine visions. Now, reptilian beasts seep from his dreams to the land. He must be awoken from the nightmare, or he will be forever lost and a great evil unleashed. Only after his corrupted servants, the Fanglords, have been slain can I perform the awakening ritual.
Alright, so we have gained, regardless, just because of loot pickups, we've gained some gold. I don't remember... yeah, it says we've earned 57 silver, so just picking up stuff, we've earned 57 silver. We're going to gain a lot from picking up these things. We got an 8-slot bag. That's great. That's a boon. We've thrown away a ton, but really the reason I keep these is because it seems silly, but like a quarterstaff or a mallet, those will sell for 10 plus silver for sure at this level. Whereas, you know, a green piece of a So he first said, I must make the necessary preparations. We've already read it on the last one. That's the only reason why I'm not. The overall stuff doesn't change. Alright. Horde or Alliance, it doesn't change. All of the quests for Alliance are neutral. So they're all ones we've completed before. So unlike the last time we had to run a dungeon. So what have we run so far? We ran Orgrimmar Ragefire Chasm, which you can't run as Alliance. Cool. And the second is Dead Mines, which is great. Has a lot of great Alliance quests. No Horde quests at all. So kind of a trade-off, but at least the Horde can run it. This is only our third dungeon, where we have a lot of quests. This being the first true, I guess, neutral dungeon, because we can do quests. There's some reason to come here as Alliance. Then the next one we'll do is Shadowfang Keep. No Alliance quests. We will still do it as Alliance, but it is a... And there are some class stuff. As you know, we already went there. We didn't do the whole dungeon. So we are still going to do that in the next few days with both characters. This one I'm glad we're going to actually save ourselves a day, because I am going to go turn in these 4 quests. There's no reason not to go to Barrens and whatever, not the Barrens. Wailing Caverns. And I'll probably actually start, we'll Hearth. When we turn those in, we'll see where we're at with time. I don't remember exactly where we started, to be honest. Okay, we're filling up another 4-ton stack. Now that will sell for great. That's class loot right there. So we've purified the chambers, caverns, but that right there, that thing, I wouldn't be surprised if that sold for at least like 20 silver. It's also a good DPS for staff wielders. Agility, stamina, that's great. That's a great hunter staff. Fantastic hunter staff. Just pretty good across the board. I would prefer, I would say maybe like a agility int if I was a hunter, but no worries. I'm not a hunter. I don't even like to play hunters. I'm tempted. I'm gonna keep the Moss Agate because I don't remember if we've got one on this character. You need at least one for a quest in Duskwood. Might need. I think you all need more than that. You might need one for that Nomergon quest too. I can't remember, but I feel like you need them from time to time. Not to mention, they are in blacksmiths use every gem in the game. Another Shadow gem. I would like to keep... We're going to need more than one stack, so I might as well throw this stack of Forked Tongue out right now, even though they are... that actually probably sold for more than that Shiny War Axe. We're going to find out what we can get for this Worn Tortoise Shale. We're going to need more. Alright, I'm trashing the gun. I really don't think it sells for very much. And I would like to have at least 3, because we're going to get 1 from the drop. And then we... I mean, I guess you can see, Neralex is a Night Elf, so we're helping the Night Elves, even though it looks like we're helping the Taurens, we're really helping Druids, which are a true neutral faction from like a lore perspective, so it's not that weird that we're here. It's kind of weird that we're a pair of humans. Alright, so here are the moccasins. That actually would be a scary... they don't look anything like a moccasin, but I live in a part of the world where a moccasin threat is real. And I would not be messing around with a moccasin. Okay, I'm going to ditch this 3-pack I just got. Now we're going to fight a billion slimes, which are not elite. It's kind of how the waves go in this fight, and then you fight the boss. So then we have a pack of slimes, which we'll have to clear out that loot fast. There they go. They're already coming. Nightmare ectoplasm. Okay. I don't have consecrate or anything, but I mean they're worth XP, so I'll take that. That's cool. Don't need the canvas shoulder pads. Wouldn't sell for a lot anyway. We got that blunderbuss back. Look at this. It's just waiting to drop.
I can't carry
Gosh,
anymore.
of course. Okay.
Inventory is full.
Okay, so we're gonna drop these. Come on. Okay, so cleared that out. I just want to keep 3. I don't think I need 3, but he is gonna drop. You know, he's gonna drop the quest item, and he's gonna drop probably like a piece of gear. So I know we would need at least 2.
I am
Yeah,
awake.
and we got a ring. Okay, so we can begin the quest. So, quest isn't different. It's all the same. The only difference is, I don't think we are going to go to, Look, he flew out as... They flew out as owls. I can't... Forgot that. Okay, so we have a... It's actually a solid ring. 3 stamina, 3 intellect, 6 spirit. That is much better than our minor channeling ring. So, take that for sure. Because that minor channeling ring was only giving us stats like that too. No DPS stats. Intellect and spirit only. So now we need to go to Ratchet and then come back here. And other than that, we didn't get any gear. So we upgraded our bags. And we did get a blue ring. So we're sitting on 2 blue rings on these runs. That's pretty useful. And then we'll get to turn in some stuff. Other than that, though, we didn't get anything as far as gear upgrade goes. We did gain some XP towards the end, but by the time we turn these things in, probably have pretty solid. So that took us, there you go. It took us 44 minutes to get through here. Not too shabby. And we probably wasted about 5 talking in the beginning. So again, not too shabby. That gives us about 10 minutes. The only thing that's going to really slow us down, but I'm going to do it anyway, is we have to go to Darnassus. Kind of annoying. I don't right know the best way to go. I mean, we can fly to Darnassus while we're over here. Because that's where the turn-in is going to be for whatchamacallit, so there's going to be a little bit of flying going on. That's all right. We'll I mean, you already made it this long into the episode. You sat through 45 minutes of me juggling my bag inventory, so you're probably like a hardcore listener, or you're like, ah, screw it. I don't got anything better to do. Let's listen to this guy rant in the background. I wouldn't call it a rant. How about just drone on about what stack of forked tongues or raptor teeth he's going to throw away next. And say a lot. Oh, when it's really hard for me to listen to my, like when I'm doing audio checks and stuff like that, and I hear myself on the playback. Like, dude, I say so much. I'm not even gonna turn in those yet. I have to go right over to Booty Bay. So we're gonna go to Booty Bay, and then then we got to run back here anyway, and then we're gonna have to make a journey. So we've got to turn into 3 to Booty Bay, and we've got to talk to the guy. I mean, not Booty Bay, Ratchet. Okay, so that was cool. And even though we have the 2 to turn in up there, we can turn it in when we hit the top of the mountain. Then we've got some serious decision making to do. So there's no real way that we can do this extremely quickly, because we have to go to Ratchet, and that will send us back here to the Wailing Caverns. And I'm fairly certain that's going to ask us to go up to... and I can't believe we've already been the length Breath of Ashenvale, but then we're going to have to fly over to... So basically, we'll have to probably walk back to Ratchet. The only other opportunity would be to walk up into Astronar, or walk all the way to Stone Talon Peak. And while it will be a little bit of a pain to walk back to Ratchet, and flight path is annoying because it's going to send us up to Ajara and send us over, I still think it's the quickest thing for us to do. Time-wise, I believe we're coming in... oh, we're at an hour right now. So... I still would rather do this because there's no other content in between us and the next dungeon. Well, we do have to travel to Shadowfang Keep. So I could do a quest turn-in. Actually, maybe we should, since we're already at an hour. Maybe I won't turn it in, and we'll do a quest turn-in episode and a travel to Shadowfang Keep. Because we're done with the Barrens now. There are no more Alliance Barrens quests. So that'll at least give us something to do. So we'll do that. Man, I really didn't want to do that. But otherwise, we're going to have an episode where we traveling to Shadowfang Keep is such a pain in the chicas. The chicases. We're pretty dang close. Looks like with quests in hand, we are going to level up to 27, which is cool. We'll get our next rank of Conviction. It does mean that we have a little bit of catching up to do on the Horde, but we should mostly get that catch-up done. If I wasn't already at an hour, I wouldn't do it, but... Or if there wasn't the flight to Dalaran. Or not Dalaran, Darnassus. Because that flight to Darnassus is going to tack on 5 more minutes easily. So we're talking another 30 minutes or so. And then, so if I'm going to do that, well, then we might as well pair it up with the traveling to Shadowfang Keep. Alright, so we'll do all that tomorrow. I already had planned that there was going to have to be an episode where we turned in these quests, so this is just making that a reality. I thought for a minute we were going to get ahead of that a little bit, but it's not going to happen. Alright, so I appreciate you guys watching my run. I know that's way, way, way not as exciting as any other way, things that could be on the show. There's not as much lore. It's just a dungeon we've already done, and I'm not even talking so much about the experience because I'm just chasing behind some dude, but sometimes that's what happens in World of Warcraft Classic. I appreciate everybody so much for tuning in. Thank you. You guys rock. See you next time on Lore of Warcraft.